I think it means a lot of things. Just putting other people's needs before your own and respecting other people's ideas and their opinions, validating other people's feelings.
People feel seen, and it makes other people feel valuable and that they are important, they aren't overlooked.
When other people are kind to me, it makes me feel like loved and makes me feel like there's really a community of people and we all support each other. And it just means a lot when kindness is shown.
Makes me feel happy. It makes me feel like I'm worth something and that I'm not just an object in society. I'm actually a member and that people care about me.
When other people show me kindness, it's like being in a dark room and having someone turn on a light. It's them showing me that they want to be there for me, that they want to listen.
I like showing kindness by making people gifts. I like making little people stars or earrings or thinking about them while buying a gift.
I show kindness by helping others out when they need help and treating people how I want to be treated.
I like to just show people that if they have a problem, they can come talk to me, because not everybody has a safe person. But I like to show kindness so everyone can have at least one person.
If kindness is presented in schools and shown in schools more, I feel like it can affect the environment of the school itself, because I feel like kindness breeds positive energy. So I feel like if you show kindness to somebody, they're more likely to show kindness to another person. So I feel like if kindness is shown in a school, then everybody can be uplifted with that.
So I've read a book about if you're kind, it's kind of like if you drop a rock into water, there are ripples. It'll ripple out to the world and the community, and then they'll want to be nice because you've cared for them.
If we are all kind to one another, then it wouldn't be a need to be separated and feel like one person is better than the other person. Everybody can be considered as equal, and other people don't have to put themselves down, and they won't, hurt themselves because they feel like they're not worth what somebody else is worth.
Showing someone kindness can create a long-term impact of them being kinder to others. Because if you're in a bad mood, you're not really gonna be that great to other people, but just by saying a singular compliment, people can grow from that, and then that can lift their spirits, lifting others people up.
So if you see somebody who's trying to talk and they haven't had the chance, maybe step back and let them talk, or just helping them find their way around the school, or introducing them to sit at your lunch table. Just things like that, the small things that make a big impact.
So ways that students can show kindness to other people are greeting them if they're down. So you always know that you could be in that position at any time, so you kind of want to spread that motive almost to make them know that being kind to others can really impact each other.
The person that has deeply shown kindness to me is my mom. She has always been there for me, and it makes me feel loved, basically. It makes me feel like someone cares for me. She's my mom, and me and her have been through the most together, and it just feels nice being with my mom. And I also care for her.
The person that has showed a lot of kindness to me has been one of my friends. He was the first person that walked up to me, and he was a Spanish speaker. He talked to me and stuff. He helped me out with my homework, anything, and we hang out sometimes. He always tells us to treat anybody with respect and kindness.
At Hamilton County Schools, we believe big changes start with small acts. That's why this year we're challenging our district to accomplish 1 million acts of kindness.
1 million! 1 million! 1 million!
Showing kindness to others can bring a smile, light, and difference to the lives of others. Kindness can lift up our students and make our schools a happier place for everyone. Students who feel comfortable in their schools are more engaged with their teachers, peers, and learning. We believe that inspiring others to set small, intentional acts of kindness will create a more inclusive learning environment and will allow all Hamilton County students to thrive.
With your help, Hamilton County Schools can reach 1 million acts of kindness.